nobody knows what Jonathan's doing right now. He's in a mood right now.
Hey, boys and girls, what's going on?
Hopefully you guys are ready for this one.
Jonathan Mercado.
Ben Rudnick, back at it again.
Yeah, we're doing another Facebook Wednesday. I was going to say Friday once again. I don't know why. But we're here. We're in love. We love you.
Look at that. What a beautiful way to start our show today.
So, guys, today's episode, we're going to call it back. Welcome back, Ben.
Yeah, welcome back Wednesday. You got us both here. We had a couple little staggered vacations, but now you got us both back live.
So Ben, I missed you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You're never allowed to take another vacation again. Dealing with Bob Hernandez was brutal on the line.
Oh, come on now.
That man, he mixes Spanish and English all the time. He's very sexy when he talks, you know. But anyways, I got a PSA for you guys. Public service announcement, guys. Today, we're going to talk about smelly cars, smelly things. Guys, if you're having problems with smelly customers, smelly cars, smelly houses, smelly toilets at your shop, we have something for you. It's called Little Trees.
Bing.
Everybody knows Little Trees. You see them hanging on millions and millions of cars. Call your sales rep for, to get your Little Tree packets. We've got them in singles, 3-pack, 6-pack. You name it, we have it.
Displays, ways to demo or show them for the customers, grab and go off the counter. They just hand you money. You hand them one of these, you put it in the cash register, you keep your lights on. Beautiful thing.
Or if you get a really smelly customer, just go, Mr. Customer, ding. We're just going to put it right underneath. We're going to clamp it right on your shoulder, and you'll have a little tree to smell good.
New pendant you could put on your necklace.
So, guys, in all seriousness, thank you for tuning in. We wanted to make a little comedy at the beginning. Got a couple of things, house cleaning things to talk about. With the fun and games always happens, and then we just get serious.
Right back into it.
So I see notes here of 2020 JL 5-inch radio, 2016 7-inch Silverado.
I think I got my notepads mixed up earlier this week, so
9989-066. I've never even heard of that.
Don't even
kit.
worry about that stuff.
So sorry guys. Ben's been writing on all the notes that we take. Once again, this is unscripted, unedited, the pure, as you can see, Ben's notes.
There's our notes, and then I started writing. And I'd see what I'm taking your guys' calls, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what we needed. I'm writing stuff down. I got like 500 notepads. This notepad happened to get lost in the mix there, so.
Shout out to Ben, always putting notes together. That man is very, very organized. Unlike Yay guy here, I don't take notes. I don't even remember what I ate for lunch and breakfast this morning, so might help out, but it
works. It works this way.
My chicken scratch is very sexy, just remember that. So, guys, promo's still going on for Sony and Mobile ES. If you guys haven't seen the promos, all ES dealers, attention all ES dealers, call your sales reps. There are pretty much the whole line of ES is on promo. This is your time to buy, guys. So, like for instance, a head unit that was normally, $1,300 is on a ridiculous low price. On top of that, don't you get spiffed also on any Sony product, ES product?
I think the mobile ES dealers know this already, but yes, Sony always looking to take care of their dealers, different promos, things like that going on, but they also have just spiff programs. So mobile ES specific in a lot of cases. If you're not familiar, get with us. We'll be happy to explain it out for you.
Congrats to the new dealers we signed up, guys. Like I said, we are taking applications. It does require buy-in, but you will not regret it when I tell you Sony just released. They're coming out with a new ES double-din head unit and a couple of new ES amplifiers, and then the prices on the ES stuff too low to list. So get with your sales rep. I spoke to a couple of ES dealers already. They were ecstatic and they actually bought a ton of stuff because of the new low prices. So guys, you want to get aggressive, you want to get involved in the whole ES wave, call your sales rep and we'll tell you what needs to be done.
Yeah, and we'll go
and just remember, stinky people need Little Trees.
We're going to talk a little bit more because there's 2 Sony specific contests I got to give you more info on. Hit me again one more time. There we go. But also, we still got buy 5, get 1 free.
SiriusXM. Yeah, that looks like Paul Truman. I'm telling you, that really looks like Paul Truman.
I think we need like a poll in the comments whether or not this looks like Paul Truman or not. I'm going to go ahead and say that Paul Truman does not look like Jeff Goldblum. But that's again.
Well, listen.
Everybody's got their.
When you're a little drunk, he'll look like anybody you want him to look. So
There you go.
There you go, guys. But yeah, SiriusXM, buy 5 get 1 free. Make sure you jump all over that promo. Call your sales rep. They're gonna, obviously take care of you and make sure you're taken care of on that. That promo is on fire, guys. If you do not think people are buying SiriusXM, think again. SiriusXM is the #1 selling add-on service to any vehicle, factory, aftermarket, also home, boats, you name it, even side-by-sides. I've seen a lot of side-by-sides start doing SiriusXM because they go off-road. They really can't get service on AM, FM, but SiriusXM comes in hard and strong. So, guys, make sure you buy that promo.
Yeah, and one thing on that, too, if your customer's not asking for SiriusXM, that's perfectly fine, too. You can get it to them, no charge to them, with a promo that we have going on and with the promos that SiriusXM offers. So you're going to sell them that tuner, but they get that tuner for free by mail-in rebate, and then they get free service.
Yeah.
So when somebody comes in to buy a radio from you that is SiriusXM capable, whether they ask for it or not, offer them that promo because they're going to be getting something for free, and customers love free stuff.
Exactly.
But also, here's the kicker. You're going to get paid for selling the tuner. So you could still make a little bit of money on the tuner. You can get paid to install it. So customers getting some free stuff. They're walking away happy. You're raising your average ticket. You're bringing in more money. You're keeping the lights on for longer. So again, if you're not offering that promo out every single time, you're just leaving money on the table.
So I see what you did there for the extra kicker. Here we go, kicker. I get it. I get what you did there, Ben. Good for you, Ben. Good. You're thinking on your feet. I'm dumb. I can't think on my feet. But we got little trees. So, also, talk to your sales reps. We have a lot of unannounced, unadvertised specials going on. Prices too low to list. Specifically JVC, Kenwood, Sony, Boss. So Boss came out with some pretty cool doubled-in tablet radios that are wireless CarPlay and Android Auto at a very aggressive price, including a new doubled-in 7-inch CarPlay Android Auto radio at a really, really low price. So talk to your sales reps. We have a lot of promos going on, including LED lighting. We've got all the best brands and LED lights you can think of. Call your sales rep on pricing. They're too low to list.
Yeah, check our website too. I mean, I say that every week. I see web orders come through with product that has amazing deals on there. Some of these, there's so many deals that are out there. Again, we're moving through stuff. We have closeout items. We have big buys. So there's always promos going on. Sometimes there's so many promos going on that we may not be able to even tell you about every single one of them on a phone call unless you want to sit on the phone with us for 4 hours out of the day, which I'm sure you don't because you want to install your stuff and make your money. But when you get time, go and check that out, GoFast.com. You'll see links for closeout. You'll see links for big buy. But go on there, and when you got time, just take a look around. You might see some stuff on there that maybe was something you never considered because it was out of a price range that's now in a price range. There might be something that a customer asked you for today that you have on the list to call us on in a couple days because they don't need to have their appointment for a week or two. Check the website. You might find the deal that's going to fit exactly what you're looking for. You're going to help us move through some stuff. You're going to get a nice deal for it. Customer, you can get a better deal. Leave a little money in the budget for some little trees display too.
But guys, yeah, GoFast.com. Make sure you register. Once you register for an account, make sure you call your sales rep so he can push your account right through. We don't get alerts when new accounts are registered. So make sure if you have to register, it will tell you in stock, out of stock. And also you'll be able to click on those Best Buy deals and clearance tabs and see pricing and what's available at a special buy. So make sure, GoFast.com. No A, GoFast.com. And then late deals. Ben and I have been talking about on the previous episodes that we've been doing like flash deals. There's going to be a 1-day deal, a few-hour deal. Check your emails or call your sales rep. I would tell you, call your sales rep at about 3 o'clock to check what the deal of the day is. If you don't have that relationship with your sales rep, talk to another sales rep. They'll tell you what the deal of the day is. Whatever the case is, we want to make sure that you guys all have access to deals of the day. I do post it up on our Facebook page, on the dealer page. So if you're not a part of the Go space GoFast Solutions dealer page. Make sure you request it. There is some questionnaires that's asked there. What store do you own? Where are you from? Etc. If you don't answer it, you're not going to get approved, obviously. But it's simple questions. Just answer them. Yes, I'm in the business. I work at Pablo's Car Stereo in so-and-so state. That's it. Easy peasy. Don't get upset if you don't get approved because you didn't do the one little thing of just answering one question.
And P.D. Pablo's is in North Carolina. Just in case you didn't.
Listen.
Shout out to all my people that are around in early 2000s listening to some hip hop. So
Yeah, well, I don't have a gold grill either. Sorry about that. So back to it. So guys,
go finish. I was going to say we got to make sure we touch on these babies too.
we're going to. We do have delivery runs, guys. So a delivery run, we run it from Tuesday. We usually go to Rhode Island area. Wednesday, we're in Boston area, Boston, Lawrence.
Yeah, Boston.
Lowell.
We'll say Tuesday's probably Boston South, Rhode Island area. Boston North Wednesday.
Yep.
Thursday, we do our Hicksville transfer. So if you're from Middletown out to Hicksville Warehouse, we're going to hit you in that one.
Yep.
And then we got our old Friday, old reliable.
Old reliable Friday run goes from 95 all the way up to 91 to 84. We hit up a lot of dealers there. A lot of customers really enjoy the delivery service. Just remember, there's a small fee for delivery, but the guys that take advantage of it, I see it. They're loading up boxes.
Oh, it's gonna save you versus shipping, hands down. I think we all know what, and for good reason. I mean, again, a lot of people get stuff delivered. These delivery companies need to put gas in the trucks and all that kind of stuff. So, you want a $100 sub box delivered, and it's gonna cost you $350 to send it out UPS. Sometimes go figure on that one. Best bet is just get on that delivery run. I will say we have been filling these runs up a lot faster than we have in the past. And again, we do have to do a little bit of traveling, so having some flexibility in your availability will definitely help out on there, or getting to us nice and early.
Yeah.
So if you've got stuff for, let's say, a future delivery run,
like a Wednesday, let's say, call it in the week before or call it in on a Monday.
Locked up.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, the longer you wait, again, we're going to always try to squeeze in as many delivery slots as we can, but there's only so many hours in the day. A lot of these areas get a lot of traffic, so we have to be on point. We don't want to make you guys wait around at your shops till 9 o'clock getting through Boston traffic, so be mindful of that, but definitely take advantage because lots of dealers are now. So thank you for that as well.
Yeah, and don't mind the text messages from your secret admirer. That's actually us. That's why we asked for your cell phone number so that we can send you text messages of distance of when the truck should be ETAing arriving at your location. So guys, don't think I'm gonna put you on the 1-900 beep 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 line. We've all been there. We've all called it. I know I have a few thousand times, but it's not 99 cents a minute. But regardless, we're gonna ask for it. So we're putting you on the delivery text so that way you are aware of the amount that comes through and also when the delivery should be arriving with an estimated ETA time.
Yeah, they'll give you the ETA, and then they'll give you a heads up also when your delivery's coming up. So this way, if you've got other things moving and shaking, you're going to be underneath a dash, whatever, you got to go grab lunch, you can kind of coordinate that. But yeah, definitely make sure you give us that information because that just helps everybody out.
And guys, just want to say, have a great holiday weekend. Monday we will be closed. It is Memorial Day weekend. We want to give all our veterans and all the people that have really fought for this country, thank you for your services, and we have definitely appreciate it, and that's why Monday we will be closed.
Yeah, a lot of people lost their lives for this country to give us the ability to be here for you guys, give us our freedoms. So obviously that's huge. I'm glad that it's a recognized holiday. Everybody's going to get it off. So again, thank you to those who have served, and memorial to those who have passed, given their lives to the service. We are also going to be, since we're talking about delivery runs, we are going to be suspending delivery runs for Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Again, because of the holiday, with us being off on Monday, doesn't give us the opportunity to load the truck up the day before. And then again, just with the holidays, it gets a little crazy. So we're going to postpone those ones for next week, but we will still have the Thursday and Friday runs going. We'll keep you posted if any of that changes, but as of right now, just to give you a heads up, keep that in mind.
So make sure you get with your sales rep if you are in the New York, Brooklyn, Boroughs area, or even in Friday run, which will be your Connecticut run pretty much. Give us a heads up and give us a call early to get your product in, so that way we can, justify, because we know it gets crazy. Traffic at these times, everybody's off Monday. I don't know one person who's working Monday. They're traveling, seeing their parents, their grandparents, their lovers, their girlfriend, their side piece, their hustler, their whatever you're seeing this weekend. You guys are definitely gonna, take it off on Monday. So just give us a little heads up if you are planning on putting something on the delivery truck, and we'll tell you if it's going or not.
Hey, we still got time to ship stuff out UPS right now. So if you do need something for a Tuesday or Wednesday, get with us before the weekend. Again, we're not going to be here on Monday to put that one in, so make sure you plan ahead.
Yeah, don't call me. Don't text me Monday saying I need code red parts for whatever car you have in the bay, because you know what Jonathan's going to do? You should have thought about that on Thursday. So, and you shouldn't be open on Memorial Day weekend. So, guys, in reality, call in earlier orders to get it, immediately to you. It is the holiday weekend. We want to make sure you guys are always taken care of. We do, Ben and I and the rest of the sales team go above and beyond trying to make sure you guys are trying to, get your products in a timely manner. We even do some deliveries ourselves on weekends. So just make sure you always say thank you to your sales rep, because we do go above and beyond.
Ain't that the truth? Thanks, Jonathan.
No problem.
I was going to say, so Jonathan talked about some of the traditional Sony promos. So again, Sony does a promo calendar that is for retail-facing sales. So that's the one promo that Jonathan was talking about before, and they always do that when they put something on sale for the end user. They're also going to give you an offsetting discount so that you don't lose out any margin when you're making that sale.
Same margin, same exact margin you make from selling it off promo, selling it on promo.
So they're always going to have something going on with their promo calendar. So we spoke about that, but they also have 2 additional promos. Now again, I'm going to do some reading off of a paper because I don't want to get this wrong. But the first one here is going to be the Sony Master Tech Bootcamp with Mobile Solutions contest. So,
pretty cool.
So this one is open to all Sony dealers, and this one is also for all Sony dealers across the country as well. So this one's going to be going on nationwide. Sony's going to be sending 2 lucky GoFast Solution dealers to a 2-day event. It's September 6th and 7th in Mesa, Arizona with Brian Schmidt. Again, a lot of you guys have heard about Mobile Solutions and the Master Tech, so Sony's giving you an opportunity to attend that. Winner's going to enjoy all expenses paid. All expenses paid. This normally costs, I think on average, I've seen about $800 is what it costs guys to attend. And again, that's just like the basics. We're going to go all expenses paid for you.
That doesn't mean, guys, that if you go to the casino and you spend $3,000-$4,000, that we're going to give you $3,000-$4,000 to spend.
Yeah, this isn't just like go do all your grocery shopping on a debit card and then submit an expense report. No, there's nothing like that. But we're still going to make sure airfare, hotel, all that stuff is covered. And you're going to go there and arrive on Tuesday the 5th and depart on Friday the 8th. So a nice little getaway for entry into this. Every $500 in Sony purchases is going to get you an entry. So again, most of you Sony supporters are already entered in. So again, this started. Go ahead.
But I want to make something very, very clear. $500 in Sony you spend doesn't mean one SKU you buy 2 SKUs. No, it has to be a mix pretty much. So in order to get that one entry, it does need to be 15% of the total volume of Sony products you've bought has to be amps, speakers, and subs from Sony. So guys, just remember, you sell a head unit, you're going to sell an amplifier, you're going to sell interior speakers, you're going to sell subwoofers. Make it all one brand, so that way you get, 1, 2, 3. So if the total value is $3,000, right there you've got 2, 4, 6 entries into this prize giveaway. So it just makes sense. One brand, all at once, and you get an entry.
So $500 get you in. 15%, I'm gonna do the math for you. It's $75. So for every $500 you spend, $425 could be whatever you want, but 15%, $75 of that's got to be in speakers, amps, and subs. We want to make sure we're supporting everything across the board. So again, this contest has already been going from May 1st. We're already recording everything, so you're already covered on there. It's going to go through June 30th, so we've still got some time on here. So we did mention that you have to go ahead and do a certain percentage of your sales in speakers, amps, subs. Well, let's just say you put in a nice chunky order, you were just reloading, you got in all of your radios, and now all of a sudden we're reaching towards the end of the contest. You went a little heavier on radios than you normally did. You're like, Ben, I didn't hit 15% on each of these sales. Did I lose out on all of these opportunities to go? Nope. You could still catch it up. So again, as long as at the conclusion of the contest you have 15% of your sales in amp, speakers, and subs, ASS, easy to remember, but amp, speakers, subs, you're going to be good. And like Jonathan was doing, $500 is one, $1,000 is two. You could do the math from there. Just keep going up. But obviously, the more you guys purchase, the more entries that you have to win, and the more money you're going to make by selling this stuff to your customers.
I feel like we're doing a lot of like these online raffle giveaways with all these promos going on.
Hey, cool stuff, man.
A lot of guys, and the thing that gets me is a lot of guys take advantage of it. They call us, they're like, hey, I want to get in on this. And some guys, they're just like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just another promo. It is what it is. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. The name of the game, guys, is for you to win the promo. It's free goods. If you're winning and you're selling more stuff and you're buying more stuff, it means you're making more money.
You already won.
It's kind of common sense. All you got to do is buy more. Instead of save more, you win more. More entries. Guys, it's funny because I say this, I feel like literally a raffle company, like we're giving away cars or trucks or something like that. Make sure that you literally buy and you look at what you're buying. It's more entries for you. It's free goods. It's money you're making at your shop anyways. It's money that you're getting back from if you win this type of stuff. You're talking about something that costs what, $2,000-$3,000 to just do this event, and a lot of guys pay for it. And they spend $2,000-$3,000 for a 2-day event, over there to Mobile Solutions. So guys, it's a win-win for you. Common sense. Use your heads. Buy more. Save more. Make money.
Sell more.
Sell more.
Make money. I think that's a great point. So again, when we run a lot of these things, there's limitations. I wish we could send everybody to every single contest. We could always win. So there has to be some winners. There has to be some people that don't win, unfortunately, when you're talking about the contest. But again, like Jonathan said, if you're purchasing Sony, you're selling Sony at retail, you're winning anyways. The more stuff it's putting money in the cash register. You can go and get your own trip to wherever you want to go with the money that you make. But again, kind of going along with Mobile Expo 2023, we want to do things that are going to help out your business. And again, Master Tech is a great opportunity to go for yourself, an installer that you think can really benefit from it. So you're just going to go ahead and get even more on top of it. So it's going to be fun, but it's going to be work-related, help out the business. So that's a great promo.
And this is how GoFast thinks outside the box, guys. We're always thinking outside the box. This was a competition that they put together, Sony put together, and we're just, we're bringing it to you guys to make sure that you guys win and get involved.
So it can't be all work and no play. Mm-hmm. So we got a contest that's going to help out the business. We got another contest going on that, again, it's going to help out the business by getting you out, getting you into a nice, fun experience, recharge the battery. And that one's going to be the Mobile ES Race with Ryan Priest contest. So this one is going to be specific to all Mobile ES dealers. If you are not a Mobile ES dealer, you can be, and you can be part of the contest. So if you're not yet, that doesn't mean things are over. Now, the one thing that is very important, though, is you have to register by the end of this month. So May 31st is the deadline for this. If you need a link to register for this, let us know. It's something we could text over to you. you've got it in your email. So,
Oh, you definitely got it in your email. You also got it in your text message because we did blast it out.
You have this one, but if you need it, we're going to go ahead and get it to you. But that contest is going to run from May 1st to July 31st. So again, we still got plenty of time left in this one.
Hold on, can I say something? Guys, this goes back to what I said earlier. It takes 30 seconds if you're a mobile ES dealer to just click, register, type in a few things that they're asking, send it off, and you're registered. It's a no-brainer. And I hate to beat a dead horse, but it kind of frustrates me in general because, you know, we do all these promotions and we ask for one simple thing, one. And it's like a project for some of you guys. Guys, make it into a habit. You want free stuff. You want free money. You want free goods. You want things that are going to benefit your shops. We ask you for one thing. Sony asks you for one thing. Any other manufacturer asks you for one thing. Do it because it's free. It's only for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It only takes a second. And again, even if it's something where, and I hope this wouldn't be the case, but even if it's something where, you know, you're not full steam ahead on it, maybe you've got some other irons in the fire and you can't dedicate your full headspace to this. A lot of you guys are just great salespeople. A lot of you guys are going to get these cars that come in. A lot of you guys that are mobile ES dealers might passively, without even trying, win this contest. All you had to do is register. You had to click a link, register in, and then now you're going to go ahead and take advantage of the contest that I'm about to go over. So again, very, very important. Please make sure you do. We want to get 100% compliance on that. But again, May 31st is the deadline. We're not there yet, but we will be very, very soon.
Don't kick your butt if all of a sudden you get a big job and you go, man, I should have just done the one stupid thing of registering.
So so what's going to happen is once you're registered, you're going to receive an assigned goal. So this is why you have to register. So it's going to be specific to your shop. So once you're going to get that, you're going to get that assigned goal. And if you meet or exceed, you're going to be entered to win one of 6 grand prize spots, and each of these gets 2 guests, so you could bring somebody with you. And you get to experience a race as a coveted mobile ES sponsored guest, VIP, from garages, the race haulers, pit road with Ryan Priest's number 41 Ford Mustang, the Sony Mobile ES pit box, live during the race. You're going to be able to take advantage of all of those things. And you get to 2 different opportunities or 2 different experiences to choose from. Both Stuart Haas Racing VIP experiences. There's Sunday stock car experiences in either Fort Worth, Texas on September 24th or Homestead, Miami, Florida on October 22nd.
Both great racetracks.
Yeah, and I can tell you this is kind of another iteration of something that had gone on previously. We had done a mobile ES contest specifically with GoFast that a lot of you guys had taken advantage of. Audio Barn was the winner of that one, so congratulations to you guys. The thing with that one was just something for GoFast. So a lot of the GoFast guys went there. Unfortunately, I hate to bring it up again, Jonathan wasn't able to. But because he didn't, I got a little spot like behind pit row. I mean, it was amazing. It's probably been a decade since I had been to a NASCAR event. Really nothing like it. If you haven't been, it's amazing. It's almost like driving in Jonathan's Charger is what I would liken the experience to. But again, if you've been before but you haven't had an opportunity to go behind the scenes, talk to all the racers, it is an amazing, amazing experience. And Sony's going to sponsor this one for you. And all you have to do is click that link, get your goal, and sell like you've been selling before. And you're going to get a chance to go and get one of those 2 experiences. So again, make sure, please go in, register, and go ahead. We'd love to see, again, there's only 6 spots nationwide, so it's not a guarantee necessarily that somebody's going to be coming from our territory. I'd love to see all 6 spots come from our territory.
I wish. That'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Let's go. Let's get all GoFast team there. Let's make this a GoFast event again.
So guys, yeah, make sure to register. Make sure you sell, all the products you could in your barn. But wait, there's more. We're actually, this week, our brand of the week, if you haven't noticed, is Kicker.
Boom.
So just want to say thank you, Kicker, for being a MX 2023 sponsor. It's
platinum.
A platinum sponsor.
Platinum sponsor.
It is gladly appreciated. Your product is absolutely bulletproof. They make a ton of SKUs in your lineup from, marine head units to marine subwoofers, marine amplifiers.
New ones, check them out.
Yeah, power sports amplifiers. Your locks, your locks. Wow, your line out converters that are high powered. amp kits. You have such a big line. So guys that are not doing kicker, check them out. They definitely have something for everyone, and I mean something for everybody. They're the kings of the square subwoofers.
We were going to bring one out here. Too heavy for the desk.
It'll break the glass. So guys, unfortunately, we can't break the glass. But no, the L7s, they're the kings of the square subwoofers. They make some pretty neat marine, especially the KMC5 marine head units, marine speakers that are coming either gray or white with LED lights.
Yeah, both grills in the same box.
So they make some.
Kind of seems like a small thing, but that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing. They make very tiny amplifiers that are marine certified, or should we say, outdoor certified by being IP66 and IP67 rated with high power. So this little amplifier does 500 watts dynamic power.
Check these things out. This is a revamp of some of the stuff that they had out. Huge power in a small chassis.
Yes, a very huge power. If you're getting into those newer vehicles that require some type of resistance, or if you're BMW, Mercedes, Benz, that actually throws out voltage into the output side of the, the speaker lineup, take a look at the key lock. This piece is awesome, programmable. So your added fitted vehicle. It is a key DSP, so it does flatten out your bar. It is almost like a full DSP in a little box. Kicker makes a ton of amplifiers from your mild to wild. They make the Warhorse still, which is their 10,000 watt amplifier. They make their CXA series, which is their entry level, but not really entry level, should I say? It's kind of like one of the better dogs out there that has, really good power for, not I'm not going to say cheap because it's not cheap.
Bang for the buck.
Yeah, bang for the buck. That's exactly the words I was trying to find. They have stuff that fits everybody's price budget. So if you got guys that want to go crazy SPL, SQ, or you got guys that just want to put a sub and amp in the back of their car, or 4 speakers or 4-channel amplifier to power them, definitely take a look at Kicker. They make the CXA line, the KXA line, and a couple of different lines that are awesome. They also make amp kits. So they make a 4-gauge, 8-gauge, 4-gauge, 0-gauge kits that are 100% OFC virgin copper. Oxygen free also, and it is true gauge. So 0-gauge is not going to look like an 8-gauge. It's actually going to look like a 0-gauge. So, and 4-gauge is 4-gauge, etc. Guys, if you're looking for a line that really outperforms some of the competitors, take a look at Kicker. They've been around for as long as I've been around. They are the big dogs in the game, one of the big dogs. They know this game. They know the marine life. They're part of all the associations that have to do with marine, car audio, etc. If you have not tried Kicker, definitely give them a try. You're going to be very impressed.
Yeah, and we can only put so much stuff out here. We're obviously on limited space, and we were trying to figure out what we're going to bring out here. But whether it's new amplified, low profile, downward firing boxes, sound bars. Yeah. Again, that awesome sound bar we wanted to bring out here. A lot of the stuff is heavy, so again, we were limited, but it's going to be accessories. It's going to be every category for audio, whether it's, again, marine, power sports, traditional for a vehicle. They do Bluetooth if you want to just have stuff at home. I mean, again, check out their website.
Loudspeakers.
You're going to find stuff there. Getting into pro audio.
Yeah, pro audio.
Square little pro audio jobbies. Nice, a nice little addition.
Touch.
Finally, yep, we're getting some pro audio in the Kicker line as well. A nice emerging categories we talked about before. But a ton of stuff. They're an EDA line again, so it's a huge supporter of GoFast and the EDA. A huge supporter of all of our shows.
Always a supporter.
And again, just a tremendous line. It's also a line that I would say a lot of your customers that aren't car audio aficionados are going to know about. A lot of people call subwoofer boxes kicker boxes.
Yeah.
I want a kicker box for my trunk.
Yep.
Now,
Competition. I want that competition subwoofer. Well, which one? Oh, I got this Kicker CXA 1200.1, and I want the Kicker competition subwoofer. Which one?
yeah, it's kind of like Kleenex. It's like you're not asking for the brand Kleenex, you're asking for facial tissue. You
Yeah.
get a lot of customers that come in that are asking for Kicker because they just assume when you got boom, boom, boom in the trunk, it's Kicker.
Yeah.
So being able to deliver that, it's a great name. It's a great partnership.
Yep.
And we got a couple of sales going on, so that's why we brought some of this mix out here. Again, you're going to see this come out emailed, but we've got the, again, Jonathan talked about the marine speakers. Those are going to be on promo. The PK8s, so amp kits we're going to have on promo. And then also, there's a few different amplifiers, the 400 watt, 800 watt, and 1800 watt CXA amps. You get a free bass knob with it.
I didn't even see that.
You're hiding it over there.
Oh, little guy.
I
Yeah,
had to hide it so he didn't take it from
that's
us.
a great promo. 400, 800, and 1800 get a free bass knob. Guys, that saves you right there $30. So yeah, I think that's kind of a great promo you want to jump
Yeah,
on.
so that's a promo everybody could take advantage of. We are going to have another promo. So we talked about some of the Sony stuff, so thank you, Sony, for that. But Kicker's like, you know what? I think we got a little something we could throw in here as well. So Kicker is going to be doing a Journey to Stillwater contest with us.
And if you haven't seen Kicker's facility, it is absolutely gorgeous. They have one of the best looking buildings, inside, outside, the landscape. I went to Stillwater, we're talking 15 plus years ago, and back then it looked phenomenal. I can't imagine how it looks now. I've seen pictures of it. I've seen some of you dealers go there and post up some pictures, and wow, Kicker really has done a phenomenal job with that place.
Yeah, so two GoFast Solutions deals. So this is a GoFast one. So two are going to win a trip to Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's going to be August 7th through the 10th. And you can visit their state-of-the-art facility, get the tour, go through. Again, even if you just Google mapped it or checked it out, you don't see many businesses or companies in the car audio sphere that are this big, especially when they are a car audio only company. Well, again, they do a couple of things, but they're a car audio focused company. Very, very impressive. It's a great opportunity to just see kind of what goes on behind the scenes. I say how the sausage is made. A lot of times those kind of things kind of fall on you and you're like, what am I going to learn? I already know the line and stuff like that. We've been in a few different ones. It's always incredibly eye-opening. You get to see the people that actually make this. You get some insight into how these things are manufactured, how they come up with ideas for new products. You have the opportunity to talk with people, give feedback. Again, these guys love to hear stuff from the people that install their product. Again, you guys are the champions of this stuff. The vendors, the factory's going to love it. Kicker's going to love that opportunity. But we're going to get you out there to Stillwater. Hotel, airfare, meals, activities. We got all that stuff included. So this is open. This is going to be a little bit more specific. So this is going to be open to some of our top 2022 Kicker supporters. So again, we want to make sure that we're rewarding the people that have been supporting these brands. We've got a lot of guys that supported Kicker in 2022. So there is a list of guys that are on there. Reach out to your sales rep if you say, you know what, I think I can make some waves in here. Maybe we can make some exceptions. I don't know if I'm going off the reservation on this one, but
probably are.
But again, this is there is a list of pre-qualified people. So I'm sure your sales rep is going to reach out to you, but if not, inquire on it. But you would have to qualify in for that. But similar to some of the contests that we're doing, it's going to run from May 15th to July 15th. So just kicked off. We've got a lot of time, a lot of meat on the bone for this one. And every $500 that you spend is going to get you an entry.
So just remember, $500 in Kicker purchases, meaning subwoofer, amps, speakers, etc. As long as it has the Kicker logo on it, and you've purchased $500, you get one entry. So once again, $500, one entry, $1,000, two entries, $2,000, four entries, etc., etc., etc. Some of you guys definitely support the Kicker brand, and definitely want to reward you for that. And as we do our GoFast waves, we've got multiple competitions coming up.
Get those competitive juices flowing.
I love competition. Competition is great. Competition is healthy. But guys, just remember, support the lines that support you. You know, these are some lines that we've mentioned that are really, really, really supporting you. So it's time to support them. And why not, you know, support them and get rewarded for it?
Absolutely, yeah. And again, I can't tell you enough. If you haven't had an opportunity to visit a vendor facility, it is an amazing experience. I'm so glad that we were able to get this set up with Kicker. I think it's an amazing thing. And again, kind of like we said before, kind of going along with the theme of helping your business out, we want to give you more opportunities to do cool things that you're going to be able to enjoy. Again, I'm sure you just enjoy this experience, but to go ahead and learn a little bit as well, better your business, man, they're double dipping. Maybe get some little trees while you're at it.
Yeah, so make your car smell good while you're visiting out there, you know, little trees. But anyways, guys, we've been to a lot of different, you know, facilities that we've been sent off to. One of the most memorable times, and I remember this because you and I went up there, we ended up going to Directed up in Canada. And that was an interesting time, just seeing the facility, just seeing how they, you know, they do the QC testing and the coding and all that good stuff. It was an eye-opener of how a bypass remote start company really, really does their research to get their brand, you know, perfected out there. So we visited them. We visited, you know, First Tech, Fortin up in Canada, and that was an eye-opener for us. You know, there was. If you haven't paid a visit to a manufacturer facility and see what they really do, guys, get with your sales rep. You know, try to win some of these competitions. You'll see what it entails and everything involved in just these types of facilities. Insane, impressive.
Yeah, and we are right in the heart of the season, so if you're looking at the shelves are a little bare. You were planning on loading up anyways. Hey, perfect timing to go ahead and show Kicker some support. So that Kicker can then in turn support you guys. So again, thank you so much to Kicker for being Kicker, for being a supporter in general, but also for being a supporter and a platinum sponsor for Mobile Expo 2023.
And if you didn't catch them at the MX23 show, shame on you. They had a very, very extremely nice display. Shout out to Matt Matheson for, you know, for putting that together and always being at the booth to answer the questions from your dealers and our dealers. You know, you did an awesome job. Once again, thank you very much, Kicker, for being a platinum sponsor at the MX23. Hopefully MX24 coming around the corner. Ooh. It's coming quick, boys and girls. Mark it on your calendar. It's coming. And we're going to see a ton of these great vendors there. So check them out. And when those shows go on, make sure you pay a visit to all the booths, guys. Like I said, these guys have a lot of unique stuff that every single shop has something, every single manufacturer has something unique that they can offer to your shops. So make sure you're at the front lines and not at the back lines.
So we're going to just transition right into this one. So you should have been at the show if you weren't. If you didn't make it to the show, you couldn't for whatever reason, we got a little video. Bob Hernandez did a video with Kicker at the Mobile Expo, so we're going to transfer over to that. It is time for us to go. And we got to get back on the phones over here.
And if you didn't go to the show, shame on you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. We're going to give you a little taste, so you get to see exactly what goes on a little behind the scenes. Little Trees was there as well, but go see, hang tight. We're out of here, but you're going to watch Bob Hernandez's interview with Kicker. And
Jonathan's going to pull a Little Tree because I smell today.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you guys next week.
I definitely smell today. I need a Little Tree.
Mobile Expo 2023, I'm in the Kicker booth, and I'm here with none other than Big Matt.
That's
Matt,
me, baby. That's me.
Matt and I went to the Kicker getaway, and he got to meet my wife. And I met his family, and my wife only talks about him now. So, Matt, I'm a little jealous.
Hey, man.
Thank you. I hear you. To you, it happens all the time.
All the time. All the time.
Matt, what's new with Kicker? What do we need to? What do our dealers really need to dial in this year for Kicker?
So what we have been putting a lot of effort in over the last couple of years is our marine line of products. We really put a lot of effort into developing true marine quality products. They live up to all of the NMEA and ABYC standards. So we have some on display here. We have our marine source units. We have a full line of marine coaxials. And now over the last year we've introduced a new line of high output marine coaxials. For those guys that just want a little more, a little louder, a little better than the next guy, we have products for that. We've got a bunch of new stuff coming out in the future. We have full lines of marine amplifiers to go along with all that product that are true marine amplifiers. It's not just something we paint white and call marine. It's truly marinized, conformally coated boards, marine approved terminal connectors. So we put a lot of effort into the marine product to make the best that we can. We work with about 40 plus marine OEM manufacturers that put our product in right off the line. So it's come a long way, and it's something we put a lot of effort into. We'd love to see you get a part of it.
Well, Matt, this time of the year, at least up here in the Northeast, it starts to get nice. Everybody starts to bring out their cars. Everybody starts to bring out their boats.
Yep.
So it's a big time for that.
Yep.
Matt, every year you guys are huge partners. You guys support us at every show that we do.
Yep.
You guys are, just been true partners. And I wanted to present you with the Platinum Sponsor Award.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Appreciate
your
it.
support.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, we love the show. You guys do a great job, top notch. So thanks for having us.